What's happening, good people? My name is Doug, and this is Thaber Media. This is something we have been waiting for. Udio released today, June 5th, 2024. Announcements on the Udio beta website page, udio.com announcements. Audio uploads. That's right, audio uploads. We now have the ability to upload audio, our own audio, for greater control over your Udio songs. There's a couple of other features, some quality of life updates, downloadable waves, some mobile improvements, but what we are interested in, audio uploads. We are going to dive into this and check it out. I'm going to go up here to create a song. So if you're going to load up some audio, I'm going to go over here right beside create, click on that, and boom, into their files you go to find something. I've been playing around a little bit already, so it's dumping me right into where I want to be to choose a file. I've got a couple of different ones here. This is a song that I recorded with my band Storytellers Union. I have the guitars and bass and drums out in a small 8-measure loop. What I'm going to do with this is I believe I will take the no drums version. I'm going to take this version. I did it in MP3 just for experimenting with it. And I'm going to upload that. Confirmation. You're going to get this confirmation because Udio wants to make sure you own your stuff that you're uploading, because this is your stuff. By uploading this file, you attest that you have the right to use and distribute this file. I certainly do. Click confirm, and uploading we go. There, where is it? Where'd it go? Is it there? How do I know? You're going to go over here to crop and extend. Click that, and there it is. This is a 13.92 second clip. I'm going to keep the whole thing. This is an 8-measure loop, runs about 13 seconds. And you see, now you have access to all of the normal Udio stuff. Up here, we can write a song. Right here, we've got Visitor, no drums. You want to hear what it sounds like? Here we go. So, what are we going to do with this? I'm not sure. How about we go up here and let's keep it simple. A song about a samurai pug named Winston Wu. Indie rock, East Coast hip hop. That's cool. If I want to lock in what I've got here and have no fleshing out done behind the scenes, I can go over here and click on manual mode. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that the way it is because I'm going to play around with some other parameters. I am going to add a section to what we've got, and I'm going to let Udio generate my lyrics for me, but I am going to go down here to the advanced features. You've probably seen folks playing around with these already. You've got your prompt strength. If you're curious what that is, this is how much the prompt actually will influence the contents of the clip. You can see a higher value improves the prompt adherence, but you might start to get into some unnatural sounding song results. So I'm going to drop this down to, 40. Lyrical strength, how much the lyrics influence the contents of the clip. Lower values can sound more natural, but lyrics may be ignored. I've played around with this a little bit. I kind of like it around 50%. That seems to work for me. Now this one, the seed here, if we wanted to lock this in, especially if we're using manual mode, I could go down here and I just generate my own seed. There we go. And then I can copy that seed. There we go. I've got the seed copied now. If I was in manual mode, I could get consistent results, or fairly consistent results. It's still new, but this should give me more consistent results than, say, going the more of a random route. Clip start. I do like starting it at the beginning, trying to do an intro. And then we have the generation quality. And why would you not crank that all the way up? You're going to sacrifice speed, but you're going to get a higher quality song. And you have your context length. For those of you who don't know, context length. Length determines how much of the current track the model considers when generating output. Basically, this is the look back. How much memory does the machine have at that point? What's it looking back? Can it get all the way back to that previous chorus, that previous verse, and go, oh yeah, that verse lyrically, vocally, melodically should sound similar to this one. Keeps that consistency. Same with the choruses. Shorter context, it's going to forget things. That's the simple way I know how to explain that. I'm going to keep it at 130 seconds, a little bit over 2 minutes, and that is what we have here. We are good to go, and let's do this. Let's create something. Okay, the generations take a little bit longer than they normally do, but I am pushing the quality up to the high and ultra end, so I expect that. And again, I do expect there to be a lot more traffic online tonight and trying this new feature out to see what we can get. Okay, as I add sections to the song, where I'm not going to keep taking everybody back to the beginning and playing you through the entire song. It's something I do like to do when I'm generating these songs. I like to go back, sample the beginning, and go from beginning to end to get a idea of the whole vibe and make sure everything's fitting together. I'm not going to do that because this video would be 3 hours long at that point, but I will leave the final version of this song, the Blades of the East, as we're calling it. AI named it, not me, but I'll leave a final version of the song at the end of the video for you guys to check out and let me know what you think. Looks like we are ready. Let's check things out. So we start like this. I'm going to jump out to the middle. I do prefer this where it generates in smaller sections. I don't really want my song generated in 2-minute chunks, so I can get better control over smaller chunks of the song and decide the direction a lot better. So I do like this better for what I'm doing with it. Your miles may vary. Beginning, let's just spot check the middle.
In the moonlight's glow. Samurai pug, Winston Woo in stride, with a heart so pure and eyes open wide.
I think that's great. I think it is great. I'm going to I'll put the whole thing together so you guys can listen to it at the end. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think and how you guys are going to use this. You're going to use it for sampling. You're going to try and create top lines for chord progressions and song ideas and riffs you have. How are you going to use this? Are you going to flip it and create backing chords and music beds for melodies and top lines that you guys have? I'm super curious to how you guys are going to try and use this, and where do we go from here? Because I think this just busts open so many new ways to create with. Suddenly we've gone beyond that almost toy-like functionality that these generators have. This is very exciting, and it's this is just great. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think, and where do we go from here? Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody.
Samurai pug, Winston Woo in stride, dashing through the streets, he won't hide. Blades of honor, paws in motion, walking with a warrior devotion. Oh, Winston Woo, you're so mighty, standing proud, never take it lightly. East Coast beats with indie rock flame. Winston Woo, they all know your name. With a bark that echoes through the town, he wears his little armor like a crown. From sunrise to the fall of night, Winston Woo fights the good fight. Oh, Winston Woo, you're our hero. Fearless heart, never a zero. On the East Coast streets, your legend grows. Winston Wu in the moonlight's glow. Winston Wu, you're our hero. Fearless heart, never a zero. On the East Coast streets, your legend grows. Winston Wu in the moonlight's glow. Samurai pug, Winston Wu in stride. With a heart so pure and eyes open wide.